morning, happy Monday, and welcome to our Lenten video devotions. Today we are continuing to use resources from Kate Fowler, The Lives We Actually Have, 100 Blessings for Imperfect Days, and the second is Bless the Lent We Actually Have. Today we read from Psalm 62, and we hear these words. For God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall never be shaken. How long will you assail a person? Will you batter your victim, all of you, as you would a leaning wall, a tottering fence? Their only plan is to bring down a person of prominence. They take pleasure in falsehood. They bless with their mouths, but inwardly they curse. For God alone my soul waits in silence, for my hope is from him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. On God rests my deliverance and my honor, my mighty rock. My refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Those of low estate are but a breath. Those of high estate are a delusion. In the balances they go up. They are together lighter than a breath. Put no confidence in exhortation, and set no vain hopes on robbery. If riches increase, do not set your heart on them. Once God has spoken, twice I have heard this, that power belongs to God, and steadfast love belongs to you, O Lord. For you repay to all according to their work. Kate's devotion for today is For When Hope Seems Lost. And she begins with a verse from Psalm 30, verse 5. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. She writes, hope is only a half-remembered dream behind a closed door. All is lost. God, this reality is a current so strong, I feel certain, at least for now, that it will sweep us all away. Could you bless this honesty that feels like despair? Can we whisper that somehow blessed are we with spirits starved for what is good? Allow our eyes to see the small sealed space where pain has isolated us. We cry, God, help me. I can't break out of this. So please break in. Cut through the walls of this hard prison and flood it with the light of your presence. Make prayer as natural as breathing, to release to you all that I know and think and feel, and inhale deeply some of your goodness and strength. Blessed are we when we realize that suddenly, already, you never leave. You insist on breathing life and hope and truth into my lungs, filling everything until the pain dissolves, and I am free to move in faith again. Blessed are we who have the glimmer of certainty that in the dark expanse, as sure as day follows night, hope returns. P.S. Take a deep breath. Let a yawn come and another. See what new thing begins all by itself. Today our reflection is the psalmist cycles through alternating thoughts of trust and distress. What are the movements of your heart today? Are you leaning more toward trust or distrust, hope or despair? Somewhere in the middle? Think about that today as you begin this week, as we go through our daily routine. on a Monday. Take time to share in this breath prayer. As you inhale, say, "Find rest, O soul." And as you exhale, say, "My soul finds rest in God." As you inhale, say, "Find hope, O soul." And as you exhale, say, "My hope comes from God." Something that you can do when you're stressed at work, with your kids, in the supermarket, waiting for your oil change. Think about this breath prayer. Inhale and say, "Find rest, O soul." Exhale and say, "My soul finds rest in God." Inhale and say, "Find hope, O soul." And exhale, "My hope comes from God." Friends, I hope you have a blessed day and invite you to join me again tomorrow morning as we continue our Lenten journey. God bless.